here, coming at you live for my new weekly lives right here, 8 p.m. Central Time. Whew, it is Tuesday, May 19th. I am just going to wait a minute or two to see if we have anyone jump on. I'm very excited to be doing my lives again, and I got some brand new product to show you, so I'm really excited. So I'm just gonna turn and look at my laptop for just a second, just to make sure we're up and running. Hi Jenny. Oh, virtual hug to you too. Thank you. So it looks like I'm going, and I'm doing good here. So I'm just gonna make sure I can see all the comments. Hi Wendy. All right. I'm going to be turning the camera around in a few minutes, so I want to make sure I can see everyone's comments as they come up. Hi Tammy. Oh, thank you guys so much for joining. Tammy, I got your card today. It's so beautiful. Actually, I'm going to show it off right now. This is from my friend Tammy. She is a fellow Canadian. She made me this stunning card. It's beautiful, Tammy. I really appreciate that, so thank you so much. Isn't that beautiful? It's just beautiful. It's gorgeous. Okay, so it looks like we have a few people on. As always, I'm going to continue the tradition. If you please give this video a share, you'll be entered into a draw to win some product or a couple of cards, or I don't know, I'm feeling kind of generous right now. So if you want to go ahead and give this card a share, that would be awesome. Also, if you are here, please say hello. Let me know where you're from. Hi, Laura. I hope you're enjoying your new goodies. One thing I will say is please excuse the mess behind me. It's been a pretty busy last couple of weeks or so. Okay, so let's just get started. I have a lot of things to show you, and just a little bit of things to talk about. So first, I'm going to try to make it quick so we can get right down to crafting. I have finally can show you this beautiful thing. This is our new Stampin' Up. Thanks, Wendy. Hi, Jenny. This is Stampin' Up's new annual catalog available to customers on, thanks, Jenny, on June 3rd. So if you've shopped with me in the last 12 months, I have already sent you your catalog, your copy. You should receive it hopefully by the end of the month. If you don't already have a demonstrator and you would like a copy, just send me a quick message through Facebook, or you can send me an email at hello@sweetpaperstudios.com, and I'll get you this, this beauty. I really think they've outdone themselves this time. I have a project to show you. Not the one that we're going to be making today, but if you saw my unboxing video. Hi Paulette. I agree, Jenny. It is one of their best. It is just, it's so pretty. If you saw my unboxing video yesterday, you know that I got the Forever Greenery suite, and I was able to make a card, and I just love it. It's just gorgeous. So I'm going to show you that. But with that, I should have grabbed my box, but I mentioned yesterday that I am doing a paper share. So there is 16 new designer series paper in this catalog. All are quite gorgeous, to be honest with you. I usually don't get all of the paper, but this time I'm going to, because they're just beautiful. So I am doing a paper share. So if you're in Canada, that means you can get a sampling of all 16 different papers. That's over 100 sheets that you'll get. They'll be cut down to 6x6. Over 100 sheets, for a fraction of the cost it would be to get all of them. So I have all of that information on my website, sweetpaperstudios.com. You can, thank you. So you can check it out and sign up. Yeah, over 100 sheets of the paper, and you'll get 6 to 7 of each designer series paper, so 6 or 7, 6 to 8 sheets. I do have my annual catalog launch kickoff party scheduled. Unfortunately, I can't do it in person this year. It is honestly one of my favorite events. It's usually a free event for my customers and anyone new who comes and checks me out. But it's all online, so if you are in Canada, and you're not a demonstrator, unfortunately this is just a customer only event, you can request access to my group, my Facebook group. So if you're on my Facebook page, go check out the groups and you'll see my online stamping party group. So make sure you get in there, and that's pretty much it. I'm going to turn the camera around and we'll just get right started on the card. It's using the new Lovely You bundle, so just bear with me as I get this around. Okay. Hopefully I don't lose you. Still there. Okay. So I think that's pretty good. Just gonna move my lighting a bit. Hi Shannon. Hi Jennifer. All right. So I think that's good. So before I talk about these little punches, wait till you see this punch, I am going to show you the card I made using the Forever Greenery bundle suite that I talked to you about in my unboxing video last night. And that is this one, this right here. This suite is absolutely stunning. You have all of these different dies and detailed elements. It is just beautiful. So I made this last night. It's a raised panel card. I have full details of this project on my website, on my blog, including measurements and all the colors used. And I'll just point out something, a quick tip. So these little gems right here are actually from a different suite. They're from the Flowers for Every Season. So I couldn't show these too fully on my live because I had it facing towards me, but you got these little gems and they're actually flat on one side, but they're like little, they look like little droplets of water. They're very, very cute. But you can color these clear ones, and I'm sure you can color the green ones for extra added color, but you can color the clear ones with these Stampin' Blends. So I colored them with my dark Pretty Peacock blend to get these colored gems, and just adds a little something to the card. Thanks, Jennifer. So just a quick tip. So if you're not a big clear fan, take out those blends and give those a nice color. All right. Just going to take a sip of my drink real quick. Okay, so now we'll talk about what we're actually going to make, and that is using the new Lovely You bundle. This is in the new catalog. Again, it's available June 3rd in my online Stampin' Up shop. This is so pretty. I would consider this a casual crafter stamp set, and maybe even a slight beginner as well. I would say the cards that I'm going to make today is between a casual and a beginner crafter, but you got these beautiful sayings, you got the mixed font, and then you have these floral elements as well. But before we get started, let's talk about this punch for a second. This is the Pick a Label punch, and right off the bat you can get 6 different punches. So there is 3 sizes of each label. There's a 1/2 inch, 3/4 of an inch, and 1 full inch, and you could see what they look like here. So here is the one side, you can see that, and then here's the other. And what's great about this is I'm just going to bring in Melon Mambo one just as an example, is that you can really layer and pair them up to give yourself a nice border, to create something like that, just to give you a sizing. Right, Meredith? Nothing like a good punch. So this is one of those punches that I think every crafter needs. So you can mix and match. You can even just punch, you know, the one side and do sort of a bit of a banner So that's what I did for this one. You can see that. There are really a lot of different options with this punch. So I'm going to show you how to use that today. And I'll show you the card that we are going to make. And that is this one right here. Isn't that pretty? So I have brought out the Rococo Rose paper. It is one of my favorite in colors. And I have, that is an 8.5 by 5.5 inches. And then I have 2 Whisper White panels. Those are 5.25 by 4 inches each. And I will have full details of this card, including measurements, on my blog tomorrow as well. Just so you can get a better sense of the card, and if you want to try to recreate it, you can. So the first thing I like to do is just fold over my card base, and I'll take out my bone folder and just burnish those edges. Thank you to those who are just joining. If you are here, let me know. Say hello. As always, if you share this video, you get entered into a little draw. And I'm really excited to give some away tonight because I am just coming back after quite a long break of doing Facebook Live, so I'm really excited to be here. So I'm just going to set that aside for now, and we're going to take one of our Whisper White panels. Now this is centered, or you can make it as centered as possible. So what I like to do to try to get it centered, hi Stephanie, is utilize my grid paper to help with that. So usually I will take my Whisper White paper in the corner, and I'll just bring it down a little bit because we do have an extra 1/4 inch there. And I'll just sort of measure out to 3.5, and then I kind of ballpark it to be in the center, and I'll just put like the tiniest dot in there. And we don't have to worry about that dot being there because it's going to be covered up anyways. So that's just a quick tip to get things a little bit centered. So we're going to start by using, hi Annette, we're going to start by using our, actually we're going to start with Old Olive. Old Olive is probably one of my favorite green colors. I use it quite often. And then we're going to take this leaf punch. I'm going to get that. I actually need to re-ink this pad. I'm going to start building out our flower bouquet. So I'm not going to go right on the dot. I'm just going to go a little bit off to the side. And we're just going to end up something like that. And we're going to do the same thing on the diagonal. Just like that. So that is your starting of your bouquet. Hi Charla. I keep seeing all your board game videos. It's so fun. Okay, the next one we're going to do is this elongated leaf punch, and we're going to bring in our Mossy Meadow. And we're going to do a slight overlap. It's just going to overlap on the bottom and then come out slightly like that. So I'm going to try to recreate it exactly, but you know what happens when you try to recreate a card. It's even if you're doing multiples of one, it's never the exact same, which is okay. That's why we love handmade cards. Okay. Hi Lorraine, thanks for joining me. The next color we're going to use is Pear Pizzazz. I just recently got this not too long ago, and I forgot to take out that punch. So it's this 3-leaf right here. This is a new ink pad, so it's really juicy. And there's definitely going to be some overlap with this one. There we go. Oh, that came out extremely dark. And we're going to do the same on the other side. And then we're going to add in some of our florals. So we're going to bring out our Rococo Rose ink. And then there's this cute little flower right here that we're going to use. Hopefully you cannot hear my children upstairs. My husband is wrangling them up for bedtime, so there might be a little bit of loud noises in the background. Okay. Hi Jamie, hi Pamela. So we're just gonna have this one just come out at the top there. Oh, this color is so pretty. Just like that. And then we're gonna finish off the bouquet with some rich raspberry and this cute little flower right here. Thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. So we're gonna do 4. We're gonna put one on my other card. I had them in here, but I don't want them to come off the paper, so I'm actually gonna put them in here. And it's okay if there's some overlap there. And right there. And then you have your bouquets. It looks kind of pretty now. We are going to cover up that middle part, so it'll make more sense if you're just joining. So we're just going to put that aside for a second, because we're going to do some punching. So we're going to bring out the Pick a Label punch. And I have 2 different sizes here. So this is the Rococo Rose. It is 1 inch by 2 7/8 of an inch. And then I have Whisper White, which is 3/4 inch by 2 5/8 of an inch. So as I said, I'll put all of these measurements on my blog and have that out tomorrow. So I'm going to use this one. So I'm just going to put that in. One thing I will say about the punch is that I would try to be as precise in your measurements as possible. When I was using this yesterday, if it moved too much around inside, your paper won't go in very straight, and you'll end up with a crooked cut with your punch. So I would say, as far as the width goes, try to be as precise to fit like kind of snug in there, because that will make a difference. If you do have some movement, just turn it around just to make sure that your paper is like you have a straight flush against the edge there, just to make sure that you get a proper punch. You're gonna give that a squeeze, and then you'll see that punch out right there. It's really pretty. And this is a great punch if you're doing gifts and tags. I can just envision all of the Christmas tags you could do with this. So you're gonna end up with that. And then I'm going to do the 3/4 inch. Again, the same thing. So you get different styles of punches depending on the width of your paper. See that? I'm going to take that in to get the next one, because I'm going to make sure that's just straight. Yeah, there we go. And there we go. Just see how that fits nicely in there. Just like that. So we are going to use the Cherish Friend stamp. That's this one right here. I love mixed fonts. I'm a big fan of mixed fonts. And we're going to use Rich Raspberry. Now hopefully I get this right the first time. I didn't cut out an extra piece, so hopefully we're good here. I'm gonna have to stand up for this. You're just going to put that in the center. There we go. I think I'm okay with that. Would have liked it a little bit higher than that. But one thing I noticed with this cut is that it's kind of really at the bottom. I mean, if you're looking at the sticker, it's not that far down. So that's okay. It still works. So I'm going to put that away. And we're just going to use our snail adhesive and attach this directly onto the Rococo rose. And that's just going to be right in the center. That looks good. Tammy, you forgot you ordered the set. It's a great set. Okay, so I'm just going to adhere this floral panel to the Rococo Rose card base. I'm gonna have to stand up for this as well. You just want to make sure this is as centered as possible. You'll get that nice Rococo Rose border all the way around. Just give that a little press. And before we actually adhere the sentiment, we're going to use the gold trim, which I actually didn't bring near me. Just have to grab that quickly. So this trim comes from actually the Forever Greenery trim combo pack. So this pack comes with 2 ribbons. You've got this sort of, it almost feels like gauze. It's really soft. This is very vanilla. And then you have this beautiful gold thread. It is stunning. The pictures don't do it justice. But what I did here is that this frays quite easily, which I love, because we're going to add some frayed elements here. So I would say about 1.5 inches. And just rub those together, and then you'll get those frayed bits. And then what I did was I just added a bunch of adhesive right in the center, oops, over that center dot, and sort of use this as a guide. Just push those down on there, and you'll just get some fray, just like that. See that? Hopefully that comes out. And then you're going to do the same thing, but going the opposite way. So again, just rolling that out and putting that over top. And that sticks really nicely to there. If you want some extra security, go back over the middle with a little bit of adhesive, and then you're all set. Then we are going to take some dimensionals and pop up the sentiment. And that's going right in the center. Just like that. And then to finish off the card, we're going to take these flowers for every season gems and add a couple of them on the card front. So we're going to use our fine tip glue pen, and we're going to add 3. So we're going to put 1 down here. Now you only need a very tiny dot. Just like that. I don't even know if you're going to be able to see that. It's just like 1 really small dot. And I have a pair of tweezers. These are my crafting tweezers. And I'm just going to pick up one of the small gems and put it right over top. Give it a little bit of a tap. And we're going to add the second one. Actually, I think I'm going to add it over here. Again, just a little tiny dot. And our last one. Oh, got a bubble. Just going to dab that up a little bit. Do that over. There we go. These gems, I don't think photo or video might do it justice. Hi Debbie. No worries that you're late. No worries at all. I'm just gonna quickly cap my fine tip glue pen. And that's the card. So what do you guys think of that? I think it's so pretty. So here's the original. I just love it. One thing I will say is that you can put the other white panel right in the center just for a space to write your message. Again, just centering it as much as possible so you get that nice border around it. There we go. And there we have it. This is the Lovely You. Thanks, Kathleen. The Lovely You bundle. Which is this Lovely You stamp set and the Pick a Label punch. Now, I did want to mention before we wrap up is that my June card class is the Lovely You card class. So it does feature this bundle. So if you are interested and go to sweetpaperstudios.com/classes, you can sign up for my online class featuring this bundle. We will create 8 different cards with 4 different designs. You purchase the bundle and I will provide you with everything else you need to create the cards. There are just a couple of additional items like ink that you'll need to have on hand, but I have all the details on my website, so you go and check that out. I love to have you part of my class, my online class. I've been doing it a couple of months now and they're so fun for me and I've been hearing some great feedback. So if you're interested in this bundle, the registration ends on June 13th, I believe. So please go check that out. As always, you can shop in my online Stampin' Up! Shop. This is the May Hostess code, and I will have all of the details on this card on my blog tomorrow, and I'll upload the video to YouTube so you can rewatch it as well. So thank you so much for joining me, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the card, and don't forget to hit that love or like button on this video, and you have until tomorrow to share the video to participate in the draw, and just follow my page, and yeah, thank you so much. I'll be back next Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern, so hope you come and join me again. And thanks so much. I hope everyone's staying well and safe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!